Hi, I'm Molepo, and I'm here to tell you about an app that helps you study the Bible in a more in-depth way. Now, the app is called the Bible Project app. When you click into the Bible Project app, the first thing that you will see is the different sections. So it starts off with journey, skills, the Bible, videos, and podcasts. So when you first start, you see movement 1, and it takes you through an understanding of the book of Genesis. If you click on Start Study, then the video pops up. Now, this was my favorite feature because before the Bible Project app was an app, it was first a YouTube page. And the YouTube page was just filled with illustrations and visuals of the different books in the Bible, different words, different people, and a study of all of these different things. So they took really big concepts and they made us understand it by simple illustrations and simple language. So when you first scroll, it takes you through an in-depth look of the book, and then you click on these highlighted blued words or phrases, such as the Spirit of God. And then there's an in-depth study on the Holy Spirit that also has different links, different resources to additional videos and blogs, depending on what you like. There's also quizzes attached to it, not to see if you're wrong or right or to give you a grade, but just to make sure that you understand what you're reading. If you click out of it, then you go to the section called Skills. Now, the Skills within itself has 3 different sections. It has pattern, style, and structure. If you look at pattern, for example, we already saw the first one in the book of Genesis, the Holy Spirit. There's also another one called the Tree of Life, God, the different covenants. And obviously, this language can be really intimidating. But again, when you click into it, there's an individual study on these individual phrases, these individual topics that are also accompanied by blogs and quizzes. Then if you go to style, it shows you that the Bible has different styles in it. It's a book that has many different types of books inside of it, which is actually kind of beautiful. It shows you that there's poetry in the Bible, that there's narrative, that there's discourse, and there's literary styles. If you click on it, it shows you different types of videos that explains the poetry in the Bible. It shows you, again, different types of blogs on how to read the Bible so that you can understand what it's all about. Then it shows you the different structures of the Bible, the book of Genesis, the book of Psalms, Proverbs, and so on. If you click on the Bible section, this is probably one of my favorites. As you start, for example, in chapter 1, in the first book of the Bible, you read the sentence, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Okay, what does that mean? So then you click on 1, and again, it gives you a bunch of resources all about the book of Torah, who is God, the Holy Spirit, the Sabbath, all of these different biblical themes, concepts, but then you get to understand the history, you get to understand the language, you get to understand the tools so that it makes sense when you read it all together. Then lastly, you have videos. Now, these sections are actually really cool because they just take what they essentially created in the Bible Project YouTube page and they put it in the video section of their app. So it's an intro to how to read the Bible. It takes you through themes of the Bible, books in the Bible, different words in the Bible, different commentaries so that you can understand better. The last section is podcasts. Podcast is pretty cool because you get to see the creators talk about their heart and their vision and their understanding how they lead you into that. So different things from different books in the Bible to the ancient history of the Bible to different things like the royal priesthood. What is that? Going more in depth into that. The creation series, how God created the earth. And again, all pointing us back to Jesus. I really hope this helped. This app is transformational and overall helps you in your journey and your walk with God. Bye.